Last time on Pretty Wizard.
As Marco turns around, he can see what looks like to be a mummified monkey.
Oh, hello, Marco. It'll just be a simple little rune, and at will, you can deactivate anyone's magic.
There's a large mechanical squid smashing thatch houses in the middle of a lake. We've got our three boys, one running behind the squid, one running to the right of it, and Marco trying to deal with what seems to be a very hungry floating door that just really wants to eat some fingers.
What the fuck was that?
I was hungry, and I need my fingers. Where's the disconnect?
I'm gonna shoot my rocket fist at the tentacle to try and break it loose.
Yeah, you shoot it off, and kinda, it's weird because you can still control the fist and where it's going, and it goes, flans its fingers out to make what looks like kind of a blade, and digs so deep in that tentacle, the tentacle detaches and drops the centaur into the shallow water, and it trots off.
I want to fly to that squid and make a room around it.
And then you start to see the top of this house bulge a little bit. And then from the bottom of the house, it looks like the foundation or whatever kind of gets shot out as what a red flame starts shooting up, and the house is now effectively a fucking rocket ship.
Abzael's gonna take this moment to pick up Leaf and bring him to the med bay to figure out what the fuck is wrong with him.
You son of a bitch!
I want to wake up though, and I want to eat Abzael's fingers.
Marco looks at you and says, "I warned you."
Yeah, vestibule stops floating, hits the ground immediately, and then you just, instead of the arcane model usually flickers in and out of existence, it just immediately disappears into the arcane model.
Hey, this is Matt the Brash, and you're listening to Pretty Wizard.
So, I think it's fair to open up with just Leafs in the bed. Yeah. You've been in there for about 2 minutes, and they did the scan. At this point, I think you definitely do start to wake up, and it's a little blurry just because you've been out for so long, and you got probably sand in your eyes. But what you do notice is Marco with his hand extended outwards, and the arcane model on the ground.
Marco? What was that?
That's I don't think anyone's ever said that before about something I've done. I don't think I've ever gotten a "what was that" after I've done something. You know, I could go back, I don't know, 30 minutes ago to when a floating door murders 2 children. I can go back to the 19 people you killed, right? Accidentally, right? I can go back to when I try to save my mom, and I go to the elves, I go to the humans, and no one wants to help. Because she wasn't good enough. Because I was the offspring of a human and elf, I wasn't good enough. They didn't want to help. I was the only one helping her. Just like we are doing here. And I get it. I get it, Abzael. You're trying to get better, right? I can see it. I can see you're trying. I can see you're trying to get better. I can see you're trying to get into my good graces. But the last person that did that, the last person I called my friend, he killed 3 rock people, ignoring my rule right in front of me. I get it, right? Oh yeah, we have that consciousness chip thing. Oh yeah, Tammy's alive, right? It doesn't matter, because you know why, Abzael? It's because Leaf didn't think before he killed them. He just killed them. And that's the problem with you people. You don't think. You go around murdering people over land, over food, over money. You are the most primitive people I've ever met in my life. And then there's us, the defense, right? We're out here doing a cause, holier than thou goal. We try to succeed. And what do? We succeed at the cost of innocent people. The fact that I had to give the 100th speech about this is ridiculous. Of all people, you should recognize this. When random people show up on a planet with a goal in mind, and what do? They kill people. Just one of those repercussions of their goal, right? You should get this, Abzael. You should be the one empathetic about this. Cause that should remind you, right? I mean, think about it. 2 random people, 2 random orcs showing up on your property, showing up on your farm, trying to steal your sister. And what do? They kill your parents. And that's fun, right? Learning that you are exactly like the people that killed your parents. And then to top it all off, Abzael, what do you get for doing what you do? What do we get? What do? You get your sister back. You get to have your family come back into your life after you take away the family of others. I don't have any friends. I don't have my mother. I don't have I don't. Fuck. Shh. Fuck. What's his name? Shh. No. Fuck. What's his name? Somewhere in my goddamn noggin, that fucking phrase. What is life after death? I get it. Death is this inevitable end to life, right? I'm not going to be the one that ends it. I am going to be the one that goes out to save the universe from people like you two. If you want to step up, you want to fight me, you want to get out of this situation you are in, you have 2 options, motherfucker. Step up or grow up.
And then Marco walks out. At this point, you hear a clumber from Leaf's medbay as he falls to the ground.
So I fall out of the bed. I hit the floor, the thud. I think I fall kind of like on my stomach, like face first. And I just kind of try to get up. I imagine I feel kind of weak, maybe.
Shitty.
Yeah, pretty shitty. So I think I'm just kind of struggling to I don't think I stand up. I think I just kind of flip over and sit. And I think I'm kind of the same way as Abzael. I'm just kind of thinking for a moment. Then I think I probably glance down towards first my necklace. So I just kind of twiddle with it, kind of stare at it for a few seconds, and then glance towards the soul sword, which is, I guess, on the floor somewhere. Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, is Jalarpy around?
Oh, I mean, you don't see him in the immediate room right now.
Okay, I mean, I feel like I gotta ask. I don't know. I guess we just take a few seconds and we sit. We kind of let everything sink in. Or at least that's what I'm doing.
I stand there for a little bit, and then we're not flying right now, right? Or
not right now.
Not right now. All right. I'm gonna walk out of the medbay room, and
Abzael.
I kind of just keep walking, I don't hear him, kind of I'm still trying to process what just happened.
Okay. I'm assuming you're going to the elevator shaft.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as you get to the elevator shaft, you notice it's not coming up to you. It's stuck at the bottom, and then you hear what sounds like the ramp retracting and the door closing, and then you hear a countdown.
I grab onto something.
10, 9, 8.
I try to get to my feet.
7, 6.
I assume I do.
5,
I just hold on to something.
4, 3, 2, 1. And from the windows around, you can see the egg starts to lift up. And the thrusters don't go full ignition. They just kind of go hover mode.
Right.
And now you guys are just hovering.
Okay. I kind of... Can I see the elevator or Abzael from, like, where I'm
med bay?
standing in the med bay?
Not really.
If I
You have to
can,
go through the doorway.
All right, then, yeah, I kind of, I guess, limp, maybe.
Yeah, it's just like you have a really terrible headache.
Terrible headache. All right, well, I don't know. Like you said, I feel shitty.
Yeah.
So take it slow.
Shitty, yeah.
Yeah. So I slowly walk out until I see Abzael at the elevator. Actually, on my way out, I guess I would run into the arcade model that's on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of, I guess, like, step over it. I don't think I pick it up or anything. I just exit the med bay. I see Abzael in the elevator. Well, I don't see the elevator, right?
Yeah, no.
Abzael, what happened?
Abzael's kind of just staring there, still like pushing the button for the elevator, hoping it'll like just eventually come to him.
No. This happened before when the power went out, and all that was left was like that ladder / footholds in the back of the shaft. So, but yeah, it's not moving.
Can we still enter the shaft, or is it
Yeah, you
like...
can still enter the shaft, yeah.
I guess I kind of just stopped pushing the button, and I kind of just like looked down at the ground.
I didn't hear the ramp or anything like that, right?
No. But you did hear the countdown and know you're like hovering currently, and it looks like you're moving slowly forward.
Slowly forward? Slowly forward?
Slowly
Not like up? Forward?
Nope, just like north.
North. Okay. Okay. Computer?
No response.
That's right. Yeah, I realized that.
I at least remembered that.
Well, Donovan remembered, but
Leaf, being the idiot that he is, forgot.
well, strong words. What do we do? What?
Did you check what the med bay say about you? Did you check the scanner?
Honestly, that's not really my concern right now.
Well, right now, we got to give him some space. And at least we need to know what's wrong with you, so we can at least try and fix it. Because if we lose you, then we're basically done being the part of the defense.
What do you mean?
We need all three of us. We all have our own jobs on this crew. It's not just something... I can't take over your position. Marco can't take over your position. We all have our own spots on this team, and we all have to do certain things. So we need you. And I'm not having another person die on me. Because I need to prove to my sister that I can be a good person. Because he's right. I haven't been a good person. He's exactly right. I've become what I hated.
Well, he was also right when he said that you are trying. So
I need to get better. Been trying to get better. But it's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
we're here to help. And then I guess I turned to the med bay.
I followed behind him.
Yeah, you guys enter into the med bay, and I don't think you've seen this before, but on the arm that scans you, there's a flashing physical button.
I press it.
Yeah, when you press it, the computer's voice comes over. According to the scan that was done on Leaf, his life energy has been intertwined with his druidic energy, and it seems to be sapping it. From our calculations, he will die if he keeps using his power. At the current rate, we give it 6 to 10 months.
I sit down again. Well, You may have to learn how to do this without me. And then I guess I get up and walk towards the elevator shaft. Probably grab my things. The elevator shaft doesn't work. I climb up towards the
Control panel.
control room, yeah. Command center, whatever it might be called.
The baiting station, we're calling it.
The baiting station. Why is it called that?
While he's doing that, I'm gonna climb. The bottom floor is where training center is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb down there and go to the training center.
Okay. When you all right.
Who's going first?
Pick one of the three.
Yeah, we'll do Abzael first. When you get down there, you notice the door to the training room's closed and locked.
Fuck. I guess I then just like sit down and lay against the door and just like bashing my head against it, like, why won't this open? Eventually, I like just after a while to stop and just be sitting there.
Okay. Let's go with Leaf real quick. As soon as you get up to the control panel, you know where the computer usually, like his table, it's projecting what looks like a login menu.
Have I ever seen one of these before?
Nope. It's asking for username and password. And below that is a forgot your login? Click here.
I don't imagine I've ever had to log into anything.
No.
I don't know if I know what username means.
Why are you always the one?
It's pretty unlucky. I don't know how this works.
He's the elf who's a druid. He's a hobo, basically.
Strong words again. I don't know. That's not the first thing I see, probably.
Yeah, the first thing was, yeah.
Well, I think the first thing I see is either Marco or an empty room. I'm assuming empty room because you didn't
Very
say
empty
Marco
room.
was here.
Yeah.
I think when I see that it's empty and I see the weird screen, I just like cock my head, give it a weird look, but then kind of like turn back towards the elevator shaft and like shout down, "Is he down there?"
I go to the elevator shaft and shout up, I don't see him down here.
I turn back towards the login screen. I go up to it and you said there was forgot your password. Was that real or a joke?
Forgot your login.
Forgot your login.
Touch here.
Touch here. I give it a touch.
Yeah, it touches and it comes up with security questions.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Let's cut back to Marco. We see Marco walking alongside the beach in the direction where we last saw the squid ship go. In his hand is the little mobile computer he has. It's an all-in-one. And on the screen, what looks like a live video feed inside the ship, and you can see Leaf touching the screen. On his other hand, he has the black book in his hand that's locked. He puts the book behind him, and we just notice on his back is Abzael's staff. And behind him is the ship floating and hovering behind him, following him. All right, let's start with let's do Leaf.
Okay.
Yeah. You're still just in the control room by yourself, yeah?
As far as I know.
All right, cool. Yeah. So the security questions on this thing pop up. And the first question.
First? What?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Hold on. There's 5 questions.
I didn't study, Kane.
It's like a page 1 of 5.
And the first question asks. Sorry, it's 1A.
What?
It's a multi-part
I'm
question.
just trying to check my email. What?
The first question is, why was Abzael here?
To make a podcast.
And the second part of that question, 1B, why was Leaf here?
Is there like a keyboard?
No.
No?
Yeah, it's just like speak the words, I guess.
Speak the words?
Everything's voice command. I don't think we've ever done a keyboard.
I've never touched the
And
computer.
if I showed you a keyboard, like, would Leaf even understand?
Leaf, like, scratches his head. Why was Abzael here?
You do realize I'm like 2 floors down.
I got this. Abzael was here to find his sister.
The question goes green and like disappears off the screen. Now it's just, why was Leaf here?
I'm trying to think who wrote these questions and what the answers might be.
I thought everybody answered, "Who's Leaf?"
Yeah, Abs, all you hear is like Leaf saying to find his sister from just up there in the control room.
I guess I make my way towards the elevator and start to climb up.
All right, cool. Yeah, you climb up. It's a ladder. Yeah, you get up there and you see Leaf kind of just like inquisitively looking at the computer screen, and there's a question on there that says 1B, why was Leaf here?
Hey,
Leaf?
Did you do this?
What do you mean?
Is this... No? Okay. What?
Leaf, we don't have access to anything. Marco has all the access. I don't know where Marco is. What are you doing right now?
This was here when I got here.
Okay, but why are you answering questions?
Why?
And why were you talking about me?
You were one of the questions.
What?
Here, we can make it even. Answer this one. Why am I here?
You kind of just showed up.
Well, we all showed up.
And you were ready to leave. You didn't want to stay. When the king was like, you can leave if you want, you were like, oh, I'll walk away. If anyone should know why you're here, it's you.
Well, I didn't write it. Why does Marco think I'm here? I look at the screen quizzically again. To learn.
Nothing.
God damn it.
This is bullshit.
Where's the wiki when we need it?
To protect his friends. To make friends. Because of his friends.
Still no.
To go on an adventure? For the money?
We're getting paid? to save Earth from Nero in 1 year.
Green. Goes away. And then a second, number 2 comes up.
I start crying.
The second one says, who have we failed? Let's go back to Marco.
Give you time to think.
Marco, you're just walking to where you saw the squid ship go, right? Mm-hmm. Say 30 minutes goes by.
Yeah.
And then you can start to hear what sounds like crushing and like smashing of like buildings.
Okay.
And screaming.
Okay, then he starts running towards it.
You get through a clearing of tropical like fauna and trees, and then you can see another similar village suspended on the water. In the middle is a giant tentacle squid monster grabbing what looks like children and trying to take them.
Computer, you know what to do.
Roger that, Captain. The arm on the underneath the turret just starts taking aim and fucking unloads like a goddamn machine gun.
And hits directly on all of them because the computer's a baller.
Yeah, it hits every single one, and like it blows a tentacle off. It blows another tentacle off, and then it starts to ignite to take off, and it's still taking fire.
I'm assuming... Oh, no, sorry. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was going to cut back to me for a second, but don't worry about it.
Yeah, wouldn't we hear the turret?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
go for it.
Yeah, back at the control room, as you're trying to figure out this question, you hear the turret start going off. And as you look out through the window, you can see there's the squid monster machine getting lit the fuck up.
I run towards the elevator shaft and go down. Climb down.
Leaf, come back.
I don't. I'm gone. I go to the bottom floor and
Where?
try to leave.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you press the button. Nothing happens.
I try computer.
Nothing.
Oh, so you can talk to me in the med bay. Are there, can I see out from here also?
Yeah.
All right, and then I guess I just...
Oh, wait, are you going to go into the observation deck?
We have one of those, apparently.
I go observe.
Yeah, the observation deck for the first time ever.
Is there a telescope?
No, it's just like a little nook with like a table.
Is there a chair?
Yeah, I mean, there's a chair. Oh, sorry, there's a table and a chair, and like it's got enough visibility so you can look straight down and see what's up.
Oh,
and you see Marco just like standing there as the ship unloads on the squid monster.
What's the squid monster doing?
It starts to take off.
What's Marco doing? He's just standing there.
He's just watching.
What does he have on him? Does he have
He has
his weapons?
Abzael staff on him.
Is it interesting?
He's got the tablet, and do you have your weapons on you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and his weapons are on him.
All right. There's a sigh of.
But like a tiny ant, Marco, because
Yeah.
it's so far away.
How high are we?
Fairly?
You're only like 100 feet.
Oh, okay.
Fairly high. I mean, yeah.
It's 10 stories.
Yeah, so yeah, tiny ant Marco, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's you already told me what he has, so I guess I can see
Yeah.
it.
Enough you can see it.
You have
you
good
know.
elf eyes.
You can't tell like how long my hair is at this point, or
How long is it? at
I
this
don't know. It's like it looks maybe like Buzz now at this point.
point? Okay. You got a shave, pal. There's a sigh of relief when I see that he has his weapons and armor, and I'm very confused why he has Abzael's staff. Well, I guess maybe not that confused. I just watch. Yeah, like I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
Abzael, what are you doing?
So I'm going to keep answering questions.
Okay.
The people of the unicorn/dragon planet.
Let's say there's a percentage bar now on this one. And you go up, let me do the math. It goes up 1/10.
Jesus! Fuck.
Anyways,
Crap. I don't fucking know now.
apparently there's a lot.
There's a lot. But like that was like the one I thought was gonna be the major one. Crap, I can't remember the name of the planet now.
Just describe it.
It was the sand planet, that one. The people on the sand planet.
Yeah, it goes up another 10%. You're now at 20%.
The other defense people who were like TKO and the other guys.
Nothing.
Fuck. Trying to think who else we failed. There's 8 more? Jesus. I guess at this point, Abzael gives up, kind of like realizing like he's not going to remember all of them, and goes to tell Leaf that, goes down the elevator to talk to Leaf.
Yeah, you see Leaf's in the observatory. Holy shit, there's an observatory.
when did this get here?
I was going to say that. God damn it, Ryan.
I hear you plop down behind me off the ladder, maybe. I'm assuming.
Did you realize that we have no control of this ship now?
He has your staff.
Okay. I left it in my room anyway. And I can't leave here, so I can't fight with it anyway. And he can't use it, so all I know is I hope he doesn't die, because if he dies, then we're never getting out of this ship.
It'll be a one-man show soon. I give a nervous laugh.
Yeah, let's go back to Marco.
So Rocket's taking off.
Rocket's taking
still
off.
taking.
Oh, it's still taking
pot
hits
shots.
hard, yeah.
I imagine when it had someone tentacled, it dropped it.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine. Marco rushes to the homes to make sure that everyone is good and make sure that figure out if anyone needs help or if help heal people, what have you.
Yeah. A few of the homes, the entire like roof was ripped off and the kids were taken there, but no one's like hurt or like dead or anything. Just very shooken.
Were those kids taken, but they were dropped, or taken?
kids were taken but dropped.
And so they're dropped.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
As it's like about 200 feet off the ground and about to start heading in a different direction, your cannon takes out one of its thrusters.
Nice.
And it starts spinning violently in the sky.
I'll just yell out to hopefully as many people that are still there in the village. Everybody, get out!
Yeah, they just scatter to like the rim of the forest as the machine fucking like does like a crazy bottle rocket move and then goes straight down into the water head first at full speed. It looks like, and it just like the engine thrusters are on as it's still in the ground.
Mm-hmm. There's just like a tidal wave of shit water.
Yeah, shitty water just hits. At this point, you hear another a boom up in the distant sky, like a ship breaking the atmosphere.
Okay.
It's not ours, right?
We didn't take off, right?
And as you look up, it looks like the sports car spaceships. You could say it's a very sleek,
it's a
curvy
Lamborghini
ship that seems almost like a teardrop if it was extended very far.
What do you mean? Okay, like a really long
Teardrop.
Yeah. Okay. Weird looking. Okay.
And it's coming straight down, pretty close to where you guys are at. And just before it hits the ground, it reverse thrusts and lands gently.
Next to the village, or is it like
next to
another
the village?
Okay, near where I am,
near
where
where
everyone
you
else
are.
dispersed.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one do I go to first? I feel like I gotta go to the teardrop, but I do want to investigate that squid.
What do you think? What color is the teardrop ship?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. It looks like it's mainly chrome trimmed with a dark blue.
Chrome with a dark blue. Interesting. Well, I feel like the squid people are gonna figure out where the fuck. So they're probably held up there for a little bit. So I'll go to the teardrop.
Teardrop? Okay. As you get to the teardrop, you get like about 30 feet away, and then you see the like a door open up off of it, or a panel rather get launched off of it, and out looks like two figures wrestling come flying out into the sand. One figure's got some very slick back brown hair, and he's in a leather jacket. And the other guy, or other figure, is in like a purple robe, but it's got like a weird purple alien, multi-tendrilled alien with green blotches all over it on top of its face. And it looks like it's like a mask, but like not supposed to be a mask right now.
Okay.
And it looks like the purple boy is trying to kill the leather boy.
All right. Marco runs up as fast as possible to try to break it up.
Hold on. That was the most confusing description I've ever
that was
heard
the
of.
worst.
Was it
really
bad?
bad?
All right, I got it. All right. So there's Chris Pratt.
No, Elijah. No, not Elijah. What's his name? Shia LaBeouf from the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
It's a good one, yeah.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
I imagined.
All right. Yeah, that works. And then a guy in a purple bathrobe with a face hugger on his head.
Pretty much.
Okay, yeah, he runs up to try to break it up. Break it up.
Yeah. You can see they're fighting pretty fucking aggressively. Like the leather boy is like trying not to kill this thing, but the purple face hugger man's trying to kill him.
Then I imagine I would break it up by just like tackling the purple guy,
Yeah. Okay.
or I guess tentacle dude. Do that.
Yeah, you run up and tackle the face hugger off of the dude, and you get it pinned down, and you can see it's like this alien has like wrapped its entire tendrils around this one guy's face and is squeezing real hard.
Even after I tackle the guy, the purple green tentacle dude down, he still has like his tentacle head stuff attached. Interesting. You would think he would have let go, but he's got quite the grasp there.
I think there's a miscommunication. The alien is not the actual person. The alien is attached to the person and controlling it.
Okay.
So that's what's happening. It is actually a facehugger, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Did I not make that clear?
No.
Oh,
The
I am
description
so
was
sorry.
pretty bad. They're also aliens, so I had no idea. Like it
That's
could be
true.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically that's like the alien is a facehugger that's controlling the body.
Okay. Cool. I'm trying to think of how to use my dagger to almost like
Thing as a
daintily-
lever?
Yeah, but at the same, like trying not to hit the guy, stab the
other
guy. I was like, oh, I'll just stab through the face. Like, well, the dagger might hit him. I'm trying to like jab the side a little bit or something to try
Cut
to,
off all the legs.
Well,
Yeah, no, I'll try to stab off the legs. Cut off the legs as quick,
yeah, you get
quick
one-
and safely as possible.
Yeah, you get a one nick in, and then all the arms, there's about like 6 of them, all detach at once, and they fling at you.
Okay. Can I roll? Please roll something.
Yeah, if you want
dodge.
to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Please.
Dang. 8.
8. Yeah, mid jump.
Unless
at
it's
you.
athletics. Survival.
No.
Mid like attacking you, you hear what sounds like a laser beam go off and shoot it off. And the guy in the leather jacket just shot that face hugger in midair before it attacked you. And as you notice, the guy in the purple robes you're holding down, his face is like covered in what looks like thousands of small teeth marks, and
Dang.
his eyes are like glazed over, and he starts like pulling from his mouth a greenish liquid.
Like vomiting it up almost.
No, like
Like-
just gurgling.
Oh, that's disgusting. I turn to Shia the Beef until we give him until he has an actual name. Thanks, man. Well, we need to help your friend right now. What do we got?
Oh shit! Storm! He runs over to the dude in the purple outfit, and he's just gargling blood. You now can see like there's some leather patches on this guy's jacket.
Of course, it's a leather jacket.
Yeah, it's a leather jacket. Of course, there's patches.
Dodoy.
One strikes you pretty straight up. That's the insignia of the Starbusters.
I thought you were gonna say Nero's army, and I got real nervous.
Yeah, he runs over and like holds up Storm's head, and Storm just starts convulsing, and like more fluid comes out of his mouth.
Okay.
No.
Quick. We need something. Do you have anything in your ship to heal him?
It's and convulsing stops. Fuck! He drops him, stands up again, and like just turns his back to you.
Sorry. Hey, sorry, man.
It's fine. It's just the second teammate lost in the past 2 hours, so that's cool.
What happened?
Well, we were picking up a shipment, but I guess it was infected. And at this point, you hear what sounds like suction cups coming from the raindrop ship, and what looks like 6 of these face huggers.
That is the best sound effect I've ever heard.
I mean, the whistle one was pretty good, and then the Jetsons one was also good. That one's one of my favorites. But the suction cup is probably up there. Can we just get a little bit more?
Yeah.
Are you dropping a mixtape?
It's just naturally go.
Okay.
It needs more saliva.
Very well. Give me a second.
Hold on. We're moving on. Come on. We're done with this.
You want me to spit in your mouth?
About 6 of them kind of like suction cup their way out into the sand, and they start coming towards you.
Hey, man, quickly. Come on, get over here.
Oh, way ahead of you. And he pulls out his plasma ray or ray gun.
Nice.
Roll for initiative.
Will do.
Let us cut back to Leaf and Abzael. What are you guys doing?
Now, I know you said that Marco looked like an ant. Can we see these even smaller things? Like, can I even tell, like, what's happening?
You can see there was like a skirmish, and then, like a gun was shot,
Right.
and you saw like a purple speck kind of fall to the ground.
Purple speck?
Purple speck, yeah. And then like 6 more specks showed up.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Smaller specks.
Leaf, it looks like it's getting kind of bad down there. We might want to go help him, but before we can go help him, we gotta get control of this ship. Quick question. If you were Marco, who would you say were disappointed or let down?
Everyone.
Well, I said that and it didn't work. So,
Maybe just get like specific. Maybe
I got 2 of them out of the 10.
like five of them were like, come on, you could have just grouped them in, but whatever.
I give one last glance towards the potential skirmish that's going to happen, and then I quickly sprint and climb up the ladder.
Same.
And as I'm climbing, I think I just shout like, Harold. Harold! No, that's not the voice. I shout Harold.
Are you asking for him to show up, or
No, like he's saying as an answer.
Okay, just name. Oh yeah. Nothing.
What have you said so I can't do the voice. Well, what did you already say?
I said everyone, and then I said the people that I massacred, which was an answer, and then the people of the sand planet, that was an answer. Yeah, and that's about really it. I couldn't really think anymore. I just thought of one. Let's get up there real quick though.
Just want to give you hints, but I don't know if I should.
We climb. We go.
Yeah, you climb up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to the computer.
The bartender from the black and white planet.
Nothing.
Damn it.
What exactly does the question say?
Who have we failed?
Marco.
Ourselves.
Nope. Just rapid fire names, you know. I mean,
Good rapid fire names.
that's honestly your best choice, I think, at this point.
The hard part about that is remembering all the names of the past. What episode are we on?
Jesus, it's so much.
That might be a problem. Maybe. I don't know, actually.
It could realistically actually pop up.
Just start episode 1 and go all the way up.
Episode 1. All right.
Alan Parrish.
Nothing.
Argenta.
Nothing.
The Cyclops.
You mean the giant from that planet?
That's the one.
I can't remember his name.
Abzael was I don't know if he got his name. Arclon.
It goes up another 10%.
Fuck yeah.
Like Sarah. We met someone named Sarah, right?
Sounds like some shit I'd say, yeah. No.
Fuck.
Oh no, Sarah was from the Dragons and Unicorn Planet.
Oh, yeah.
You said the sand planet.
Yeah, so the Sand Planet.
Then it was.
Bizland.
Nope.
Then it was broken.
This is so tough.
We're just running through our memory banks.
Crispin Tate.
Nope.
What? Let me jump in.
I don't know if we failed any of the
This
guests.
is painful.
This is painful to listen to. I'm sorry, audience.
All right, I'll get this. What's the pattern between the three people,
Well,
things you've said?
I was gonna
Think
say
it through.
I am. I'm running through the memory banks.
But like, all right, let's start with what you already know, or the ones you got.
You're in an escape room scenario. You gotta look at these patterns.
They're people we've killed. I'm aware of this. That's
But like,
why I'm
we've
running
killed some
through-
people who technically we needed to kill, like the Sky Splitter.
Well, yeah, then you haven't failed them.
Fuck, I can't remember any of these names.
All right, people. The rock people.
It jumped up to 50%, so now you are at 90%.
I'm not sure if we failed them.
Yeah, you think you guys remember the names? I barely remember the names.
What's the percent at now?
Tammy. That was one of the rock people.
Yeah, that's one of the 50%.
I'm just.
What are we at percentage wise?
Oh, you
Wait.
are-
Say that again. I have to. Wait.
We don't have to name them. We're good.
Yeah, you good.
It was Tammy, Splice, Phillip, Dwayne, Johnson.
Yeah, I knew Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne
was-
is
You have to group the last two so close together.
The rock people, Dwayne and Johnson. Marco knows all of these names. And I think just point it out, Marco remembers all these names. They do not.
I
It's
mean,
just too many of them.
that's kind of hard because like, well, your character knows what you know, but like they forget everything anyway.
I think Marco would remember. I think Marco has like a journal.
Oh yeah.
Jalurpy.
Who?
It's fine.
Oh, okay. Dropped a little nugget there.
Those kids that the door ate.
Ding! You hit 100%. Goes green, clears out. Third question pops up. Out of the 30 plus people we've killed, how many of them worked under Nero? At this point, you can see Jalarpy kind of walk from behind the computer screen. It looks like he's wearing a fez. So, he's probably going to die if you don't hurry up.